Trying to eat healthier, but you don't know where to start? What if I told you that the most powerful superfoods don't come from supplements or bottles, but from something you can grow in just 7 days right at your kitchen counter? Today, I am showing you the top 3 most nutrient-dense microgreens to grow at home. Wait till you learn about the one that completely changed my energy and gut health, and that's number 2 on the list, and it might just surprise you. Hey, I'm Connor Hebel, the founder of Island Microgreens, where we empower you to grow even better health in just 7 days with a little tiny plant called microgreens. We're super excited to be the go-to place on microgreen learning. So let's get to the video. And be sure to stay till the end where I have a secret tip that you won't want to miss. So why are microgreens such a nutrient powerhouse, and why are they such a trend right now? Well, I'm glad you asked. The reason why microgreens are gaining such a popularity right now is that microgreens are 40% more nutrient dense than your mature vegetables. That's right, 40% more nutrient. So think of a head of broccoli versus broccoli microgreens. Those broccoli microgreens are gonna be 40% more nutrient dense than your mature broccoli. That's pretty impressive, and especially considering that the quality of our produce is significantly dropping to an alarming rate. In fact, I was researching earlier today and I found out that 50 years ago, the level of iron in some of our produce was 31% higher than it is today. And to add to that, the level of calcium in some of our produce was 60% higher 50 years ago. That's a significant drop that we are experiencing now. So to have produce that is 40% more nutrient dense than your mature vegetables is super powerful. Plus, they are clean and pesticide free. You don't have to worry about what's getting sprayed on it, if there's anything bad about it, if it's been harvested weeks or months ago. It's just right on your kitchen counter, so you get to watch the whole growing process and know that you're getting clean live produce. According to the EWG, in the US, over 75% of non-organic produce contains pesticide residues. And there was a little bit of residue that was from banned pesticide use. That's a little creepy to think about that. So let's move on to the positive side of all of that. With microgreens, you don't have to worry about that. And they are perfect for busy people who want fresh, live food. Because it's as simple as lifting up the 2 trays, putting a cup of water, and putting that back down. Now this may be a mock-up, but that's as simple as it is. This is not gonna be 40% more nutrient dense. The real microgreens are. And they're grown indoors, year-round. There's no garden outside. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars to get the garden bed, all the soil, all the seeds, all of that. It's just a small tray, very inexpensive, easy to grow right at home. So since you're ready to grow your microgreens, go ahead and go to ameliaislandmicrogreens.com/101 for a free microgreen masterclass that'll take you from microgreen beginner to microgreen grower. It's using my 14 years of microgreen growing experience to help you grow your microgreens from start to finish, easily and effortlessly. That's ameliaislandmicrogreens.com/101. See you there. So the first microgreen is microgreen broccoli. Broccoli microgreens are rich in a phytonutrient called sulforaphane. Now, sulforaphane has been researched quite a lot for some big reasons. Sulforaphane has been researched to do a thing with your cancer cells called autophagize them, which basically means to explode. So it's really powerful. As well, it's been researched to aid in reducing inflammation and support detoxing. Broccoli microgreens have a mild, earthy flavor, which is great for smoothies or wraps. It's very mellow, pretty easy to hide and stuff. And they're grown in 7 to 9 days. They are super easy for beginners. In our microgreen kits, we make sure to add 2 broccoli microgreens because they're so easy, so nutritious, and so fun. All right, the second one, radish microgreens. They have a spicy kick and they are anti-inflammatory. They are so good. It's like what you would imagine with radish, but it's not hard to chew like a regular radish is. For anyone who has jaw challenges, chewing on a regular radish may be a little challenging. With the microgreen stage, you're able to chew it easily and effortlessly. In fact, my local coalition for the homeless was having a challenge with getting fresh produce for the homeless because people would send in lettuce or apples. And the thing is that the homeless population typically has a lot of dental challenges that they're not able to take care of. So So they're not able to chew on hard things, which pretty much leaves them with processed foods that aren't good for them. So they're not getting the nutrition that they need. And when they do get something that could help with their nutrition, they're not able to eat it because of the dental challenges that they experience. So having fresh live microgreens is really great for that. And I've been honored to be able to help my local coalition for the homeless get fresh live microgreens. It's been really impactful, and I'm so glad that I was able to help. And just know that that's possible too for your local areas as well. Not only do radish microgreens help with inflammation, they also boost digestion and circulation. They are really great. The spicy heat comes from the glucosinates, which are compounds known to reduce inflammation and support your body's natural detox process. Radish microgreens stimulate the digestive system, helping you break down food more efficiently. Plus, they help with blood circulation, making them a heart-smart addition to your diet. Are you an impatient gardener? Well, radish microgreens take about 5 to 6 days. So that's nearly instant gratification and a great option for beginners or anyone who wants a speedy nutrient boost. It feels like you're growing weeds, but you're really growing something else. Are you still with me? I got one more game changer. So what's your favorite microgreen to eat? Drop your comment below. I love to see what you're growing in your kitchen, and I respond to all my comments. So now one of my favorite microgreens is cabbage microgreens. You may be thinking, why cabbage? Well, it's one of my favorites. It's mellow, it's easy to grow, and it has a high level of vitamin C and vitamin K and is high in antioxidant. It is known to reduce inflammation and support heart health. It's mild, slightly sweet, and a little earthy. And the cool thing is, it has deep purple stem and green top, so it has a really cool look to it. And it takes like 7 to 10 days, so it's super easy. It's just like the other two. Super easy to grow, super healthy for you, and delicious. So if you want to know how to grow your microgreens right at home, I want to gift you my 14 years of microgreen growing experience. Head to ameliaislandmicrogreens.com/101 for a free microgreen masterclass that will take you from microgreen beginner to microgreen grower. And it's everything that I know about growing my microgreens right at home. So I want to share with you why these 3 microgreens are so powerful. So is it all right if I share my story? That's awesome, thank you. So I've been growing microgreens ever since I was 7 years old because I have genetic health challenges. And when I was 7, I was so sick that I had to be placed on medical home. My doctors were throwing around words like cancer, MS, Charcot-Marie-Tooth, PANS, PANDAS, all sorts of diagnoses. And it took me 14 years to get diagnosed. So for a long time, I was in limbo. But what we did know is that I was more inflamed than any adult that my doctors had seen. So they knew that something was going wrong. And when things go wrong, I don't go wrong with them. So I went on a holistic gut repair diet. I could eat some meat, some fruits, and some vegetables. That was it. Nothing else. You know I was the most popular person at birthday parties. So after about 8 months, we started to see a difference. My inflammation was going down, and I attribute a big part of that to growing microgreens because I was growing and eating a lot of microgreens, and I really took that saying of let food be thy medicine. When I'd eat the microgreens, I could feel the difference. I had more energy. I felt my body relax. I felt more clear, and I felt like I didn't need to eat as much. It was so powerful. So fast forward to COVID, I was feeling better and I saw that the world wasn't. And that's when I decided to share what I had learned ever since I was 7, and that is the power of growing microgreens. And so that's why adding these into your diet may seem like just a small little addition, but it leads to big results. Even if that's all you do and you don't change your diet, you're still making one step towards your even better, healthier lifestyle. And of course, changing your diet a little bit more does make a difference, but just this one step goes very far. So if you're loving these tips so far, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more microgreen information. I love sharing all the stuff about microgreens and geeking out with you all. So I look forward to seeing you in my microgreen masterclass at ameliaislandmicrogreens.com/101. So now that you know how powerful microgreens are, You may be wondering, do I grow my microgreens indoors or outdoors? Well, in this next video, I'm gonna share with you the best way to grow your microgreens and really break that down step by step, whether indoors or outdoors are the best. So as always, stay awesome and I'll see you there.